Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody, to Isyour6covered. Appreciate you showing up. Let me turn the screen on over here so I can see your lovely comments a little easier. Hope everybody's doing well. If you are anywhere near the storm that we had, old Fred kicked our butt last night, and the day before we had mobile homes going down the rivers. We had all sorts of madness going on. So hopefully everybody's safe. Hopefully everybody's dry. And we'll get started here in a minute. Wait for everybody to show up. Because sometimes the notifications just don't get taken care of. I did put out a little pre-warning that we were going to be doing the chat tonight. So hopefully everybody shows up. We got 22 people watching so far and 8 thumbs up. So you guys thank you for showing up. And if you get a chance, hit that thumbs up button while we're getting ready to go. We got a few minutes here. We got a couple topics we're going to talk about. And then we're going to do what some of you have been waiting for, the big giveaway. If you guys had a chance, we had for every $10 donation to the Fisher House for the military side of the house, and then also the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation. Every $10 you put into that and donated and sent me an email back, you were put into a drawing to win 2 really good, awesome Vortex. Let me put these up here real quick. So we're going to be giving these away tonight. Now, normally, you guys, I've been getting emails. Is everything okay? Are you good? Because I have been missing in action for a little while. And that is a good thing because my daughter is here visiting. So we've been doing daughter-dad stuff, hanging out, watching movies, making dinner, making cookies, all that fun stuff. So important parts of life, and you only get one opportunity, so I didn't want to waste it. So we'll have some fun here in a minute. And for some reason, my computer skills are not working well. So I'm just going to have to read from down there. I like to look up here. It looks like I'm looking at you guys while I'm reading the comments. Oops. To me, it feels more personable. So let me see if I can get this going. Please work. Nope. It's always something. Pretty excited to see who got first place. If I can get this thing to work. Come on. Nope, not that one. Give it a couple more tries here, and then we'll just say the heck with it. There it is. I can see. Let me turn the TV around. And now I can see who zoom in here. All right, we got Snake Man 48 in first place. Congratulations, John Rollins, Thomas Rowland, Carcane, Skull, Robert Warren, Chris Estes, Brian T, Frank Furr, Sean Downey, Tim Rink, Pravada Racing, Ramsey Country, Lead Mining 44, Drew Bradley, 80 Baja, Ramsey Country again. Abigail's out there. And Dry and Nell. I saw a question here. Healthy, learn something new once in a while. Let's see. When was the last time you shot trap? Ooh, that was a while ago. Actually, it was 2000. Yeah, 2010. I think is the last time I shot official trap. Like trap. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense, but like for real trap shooting. I've always been a huge fan of my favorite was sporting clay. That's what I was into. Trap was just kind of a fun thing. Those are for there was a fire chief that had lost his life due to cancer, and Marietta Fire Department, which is the fire department down the street from where I used to work, used to do a really cool trap shoot every year, and that money went to cancer foundation. So it's pretty dang awesome. And now looking back at that was a long time ago. So I still got old Betsy over there. That's a Browning Golden Clay that I thoroughly enjoy shooting, and maybe we'll get old Betsy back out to the range. We got Vanessa Kitty out there. Welcome to the show. Great goat herders out there. Happy belated birthday. I appreciate that, great goat herder. It is official. I'm not having any more birthdays. Just so you guys know, I'm going to stop at 50. I don't really feel like I need any more. 50 birthdays is probably plenty. So I'll just call it good. He's been working on his house. I know the Shaggy Rifleman's been working on his house. Actually, I've been working on my house a little bit here as well. Not so much down in the basement. You can see I got a kind of a crap sandwich going on behind me. I have been cleaning a lot of firearms from the last 3 gun and some other matches, 22 LR X, and getting them ready for the next match, actually. And just so you guys know, I can't show you on screen, but if you're in a basement or you're somewhere where it's definitely humid, going from California, which was a lot of times single-digit humidity, to very, very high humidity out here, like in the 80s, your different leather items will start to basically mold. I had that problem at the other house, and when we put the split in here, the mini split, I thought that would make the air, keep it dry enough, and it did not. So I've been showing signs on some of my firearms on the wall. You guys haven't seen the wall. It looks like that. And there's a few of the items that are showing signs of rust, showing signs of mold. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, I went and picked up, actually it was the day before yesterday, picked up a dehumidifier, a nice one that's intense, does like 60 pints or something. And now I've I have lowered the humidity in this room, so I won't have to worry about that anymore. So just for you guys that don't know, sometimes mini splits will not it's been raining like cats and dogs out here, but now I won't have to worry so much about making sure my stuff stays within reasonable amounts, so I don't get any rust, any of that stuff. Now I do oil everything, that kind of stuff, but the wood seemed to get attacked. I might pull off trying to show you guys. I know the YouTube ninjas are watching, but maybe in a little bit, remind me in a little bit, and we'll get to it. I do want to give away those things tonight. We're going to give them away. Guys know that I was going to go to one of the fast food joints here, let you guys pick. My daughter's still here, and I told her Dad's going to be downstairs for a little while. But she's going to come down if you guys are good with it and think it's fair, because everything. I like to keep everything fair. I'm just going to have her pull 2 tickets from the ammo can. If you guys are good with it, let me know. If not, we'll have to do the giveaway a different day when I can get to the a local fast food joint. Daniel God is my judge. What's that? Is lurking. What's up, Daniel? Who else we got out there? Quite a few guys and gals showed up here. Let's see. Yeah, watch the series Ray's doing. Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar, Ray is doing a series on basically how to get yourself or a child or basically a young gun to start PRS and NRL style shooting. It goes from basics all the way to more advanced stuff when it comes to gear. So depending on you know, what you have available for that shooter or yourself will kind of be cool. So Shibal Seki's out there, says long time no see. Yes, I have been busy. My son actually headed off to college the other day, so it's been a lot of stuff going on around the old Isyour6 covered house. So let me we got Raymundo texting here. But yeah, he's got a series going, and it's a pretty cool series. Actually, it's been pretty popular. A lot of people watching it. But it's about Ella being a junior shooter and getting into the sport, what items they were using, and so on for different weight and stuff, depending on, you know, how large or how strong your child might be. You know, will dictate a lot of what kind of gear you can carry, between very light fill bags to maybe carbon barrels to short barrels that are carbon fiber. And as they get older and progress and get stronger, they'll you know, a lot of gear can change from there. But he's doing like a series, so it's kind of cool. Need to add oil to the leather to prevent the bacteria from taking a hold, Drew Bradley says. Yes, I do. Let's see. Did it make you feel crummy, or when you sent home from work showing a positive test result? Oh, does DW got something? I've been pissed off here lately. Had to COVID and getting over it. Back to work tomorrow. Glad you're back to work, DW. That was the reason why maybe I should just do it in a different video, because I'm just over this whole vax deal. And I think I'm going to do it on a different video so it doesn't interfere with what I'm going to say. But tonight's video is sponsored by Vortex Optics. Get over to vortexoptics.com and take a look at what they got. They have a lot of everything, depending on what style shooting you have. Between pistols, rifles, shotgun stuff, there's something for everybody, along with nice fancy t-shirts and all sorts of cool stuff. Now, question for you guys before we get started. What was the number of firefighters that died when the Twin Towers fell? We're getting close to September 11th. Let me know. I know the answer, of course, but let me know. Drew Bradley says hit the thumbs up button. So if you guys haven't had a chance to do that, definitely appreciate it. 45 Auto comes in first place, says 343. Brian T. That's something that a lot of us had said we will never forget. And I can guarantee you that I will never forget. I've got fishing poles that have FDNY 343 on them. But I was lucky enough to pick up and make one of these. I don't know if I officially made this one, Ray or Sam, but we were going through and making these knives, and I found 341, 342, and 344, along with a whole crap ton of other numbers that we were making. And I'm like, where's 343? And this ended up being a big pain in the ass, but we did end up finding it, and I have it now. So you guys will see we got fully serrated on one side and an edge on the other. This is double edge. It's a beautiful, beautiful knife. This is basically, well, let me just read it to you guys. This is a Combat Troton Delta. This is a double-edged frag signature series, nickel boron internals. So this was an expensive knife, but due to the fact that it was my birthday and I wanted it. So right here, maybe right here, come on, right there you can see 343. So in the name of love for not only the fire service and the FDNY, but for those men and women that lost their lives on September 11th, you will always be remembered, at least by me. But I wanted to show you guys my beautiful new knife. So there it is, 343. So this one I was originally going to use as a daily, and I still may, but for right now, maybe I'll just carry it on 9/11. I'll do that. So that way, 10 years from now, it'll only be worn 10 times. I don't know. Let's see. I was at the Fire Memorial in Albany the year after. It took them 2 to 3 weeks to engrave all their names. Amazing tribute that year. Yeah, for sure, going ballistic. So hopefully everybody is doing well. We got Joe M out there. I see he has a brand new spur mount that he purchased. Saw that on Facebook, Instagram, one of those crazy waste your time things. Pursuit of accuracies out there. Yeah, Josh had texted me the other day. Let's see, what did he put? Everything okay, killer? Or something like that. And yep, just been, yeah. Where you been? That's what he put. Just been busy. So I'm glad to be back. Glad to say hi to everybody. See Thomas Rowland. Christopher's still talking about going back to North Carolina. Yeah, Thomas Rowland. I got a chance to meet Thomas Rowland. I actually have video footage of him on my phone, and I forgot to put it in the last dang couple videos that I'm doing. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to take place if I can just remember. You know how it is. Let's see. Yeah, it was nice to meet him and his son, Christopher. Got a haircut today. Didn't have to go into work today, so that was kind of cool. I purchased some stuff through Ashley's Furniture, and this is the second time that they one time so basically I was supposed to go into work. I told Ray, yeah, I just got to wait for the furniture to show up. The first time they called me, said your table and chairs are damaged, so we're not going to be bringing anything. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. And then today they dropped off the chairs, but the table had damage to it. So I don't know. Bad luck all the way around. PO1 Omega last week got home, and the serial number last 3 digits was 911. Well, that's cool. Let's see. Oh, Leadmine in 44 says I have 349. Did you just get that, Leadmine in 44? If so, one of the 3 of us made those. In the morning, I finally kicked the doctors in the rear. MRI for the left shoulder, 25th surgery. Jeez. Dang, buddy. I'm excited for it. Tired of the bum shoulder. Yep. Got to go. If I win, please auction off the red dot and put the funds into one of the charities. Taking care and happy birthday. Appreciate it, She-Ball. You have a good one, my man. Yeah, there was a lot of people that donated to the thing and the tickets. So if they get picked, basically they want it to be given to either like put on a prize table for the next thing or to give it to some shooter that I know that could use it. So we shall see. Richard L. Yep. Officially retired and unofficially still working just to have something to do, if that makes sense. And to pay some extra bills for sure. Let me do the old knock on the ceiling, and then I will have, what's up, Wheeled and Well Armed? Had a chance to meet him as well. What do you think of Bergara bolt actions? I wanted to try some distance shooting. Is that a good affordable way? Those are great rifles. If you're talking about 22 long rifle, it's definitely a good one. That'll be the code word for my daughter to come down and pull tickets. So thanks again for those of you that did support those 2 charities, the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation and the Fisher House. So she's going to come down. Hopefully she can figure out how to open this vault door. That's not counterclockwise there, girl. No, she hasn't made it yet. So you guys can see that I grabbed the wrong ammo can. All right, so here's the ammo can. Wasn't as many as I was hoping for. So this is all. There's a stack of them here. That's all the people that participated. There's quite a few tickets in there, but not enough. At least I don't believe so. Let me stir these up. My daughter does not know any of you guys, so it's not like she will. I'm just stirring them up. All right, just pull one for now. Let me unzoom so you make sure you're not on camera. Right here will work. All right. I think he's out there right now. Lead mine in 44. Lead mine in 44. Are you out there? Are you out there? Oh, there he is right there. Lead mine in 44. Since you are here, like I had stated previously, since you were picked first, my man, let me scroll up, make sure I'm seeing this here. I guess that's the top. Okay. Lead mining 44. Which one of these would you like, sir? I will give you the pick. Now, again, guys, huge shout out to Vortex for donating these for the prizes, for basically the donation of the thing. Donate to some youth shooter. Awesome, Lead Mining 44. I will do that. With that said, though, the next person that gets picked, I'll have them pick which one they want, if you don't mind. Wants? I speak English. So Lead Mining 44. Congratulations, buddy. Thanks again for donating to the two organizations. They can definitely use it. Let's see. Donated to some youth, and he's saying the Spark. All right, so he wants to donate the Spark to someone. Okay, I'll put this here. This is the Spark, and I'm putting your ticket with it. So the next one up, thanks for doing this, Amber. Let me shuffle these up. So we're giving away the Crossfire. These are both the new version, the LED version. So they're a little bit brighter, a little nicer. And go ahead, pick a ticket. Damn, Lead Mining 44. You won. I'm gonna throw it back in there. Just so you guys know, a lot of these guys donated quite a bit of money to the foundation. So he was picked. I'm going to go ahead and just put this aside, Lead Mining 44, and stir it up again. All right, go ahead again. Lead Mining 44, you might want to go buy a lottery ticket. All right, Mr. Drew Bradley. Mr. Drew Bradley, thank you again for supporting the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation and the Fisher House. This is yours, my man. So we're looking at the Crossfire Red Dot. Congratulations. And I will put the ticket with your winnings. Just need you to email me your address again. I'm sure I have it somewhere, but just email me again and I will send it out. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. So Drew Bradley is the big winner of the day, and so was Lead Mining 44. So when you just pull it and then turn it again. So it should lock. All right. Well, very cool. We got that done. The giveaway has been done. We got Elfster's rifles and reloading out there. Let me get over here so I can see everybody's comments. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Mr. Elfster's rifle and reloading. When are we going to see? When are we going to see the cool trace? If you guys are reloaders, let it be known that Mr. Todd, Elster's Rifles and Reloading, him and his partner have designed an awesome shell tray. So hopefully they hurry the hell up. Let's see here. When is that going to be available? That is so cool. I have won a t-shirt and this red dot. The only 2 items I've ever won in my entire life. That's cool, man. Congratulations, Drew. You got it. So 80 Baja says, good job, Rick. I appreciate it. It's I'll get those out to you, Drew Bradley. And the other one we will get to a youth shooter. And someone will be able to get some nice stuff. So that's pretty cool. And again, thanks to Vortex. Huge shout out to those guys for doing this stuff. If you guys get a chance, if you guys shoot the matches, you win something, you take something off the prize table, call those guys, post something on Instagram for them. Those are the guys that keep the prize tables up and running. So show support. Definitely got to say that for sure. I'm excited for you, Drew. All right. So the giveaway is done. Finally got that off my plate. Super excited that you guys won. Got to show off my cool 343 knife. Some of the topics were, I don't even know if Bald and Curious is in here. Let's see. Congrats to the winners. Hello, everyone. And big thanks to Vortex. Listen in mode only. What's up, Joaquin? How you doing, buddy? Let's see here. Let me zoom in here, make this easier on me. All right, so question for the night. Mr. Baldwin Curious was talking about, he's sounds like he had signed up for the Pro-Am, the Microtech Pro-Am, which is, if you guys aren't familiar, it's an amateur shooter that gets paired up with the pro. All the pros will shoot first, and then they will help assist the amateur. And you basically get squatted up with a pro or an amateur, depending on if you're a pro or an amateur. And what's really cool is they take those points, and you could have you could be shooting with Jerry Mitchell, depending on, they try to keep everybody in the same kind of thing. If you're shooting like open division, they try to pair you up with an open division pro. And if you're shooting like tech, they'll put you with a pro that shoots tactical. So I'm pretty excited about the match. It will be coming up not too far away. So it's kind of transitioning back to 3-gun again. So with that said, he had some questions on what optics. This was the Strike Eagle. This is a 1:8 by 24 that I had purchased quite a few years back that I was running on my 3-gun rifle. One of the things you're looking for is something that powers down to 1. And depending on how much money you want to spend, there's a 6 out there, a 1:6, a 1:8, 1:10s. I'm sure there's more than that. But for most of it, you'll see like 6 and 8 and 10s is the kind of the leaderboard of basically low-powered variable optics for 3-gun. Any of those will work just fine. Some of them have a lot of different reticles. I know Ray he prefers a second focal plane on this style 3-gun kind of scope. And depending on what you're shooting, I don't think I have the box here, but I'm shooting a Gen 3 1:10 by Vortex. I don't have the box. And of course, I can't show you the rifle because YouTube sucks. But other than that, some of the differences are like a bullet dropping compensating a BDC reticle. Some people prefer that. I'm trying a mill reticle. So you basically, it's almost like you would see I wish we really had that box. Where is it? I don't know where the box is at, but there's a lot of different ones. There's actually a Jerry Mitchell reticle as well, and depending on what style of shooting you like for 3-gun, will dictate what you're going to use and what style reticle you're going to use. A lot of different scope manufacturers out there. Some companies have more. Some companies have hardly any for 3-gun. almost to the point of 0. I won't say who they are, but they should probably work on getting a low-powered variable optic in their near future. They used to sell a really nice one back in the day, but we won't talk about them. But here's a Strike Eagle, so kind of a middle-of-the-line pack. Great low-powered variable optic that I used to run. You're going to see like a big horseshoe. It's basically going to have some lines on it, and it's kind of set up for shooting like 55 grain. So the bullet drops are fairly close depending on what the speed of the bullet is and that kind of stuff and what grain bullet you're using. But that's an option. Other options, I will say that a throw lever on a 3-gun rifle is very important, or at least it helps out a lot, I should say, where you can, you're going from 1 power, and all of a sudden you got to transition over to some, farther distance stuff, 500-600 yards. It's nice to be able to zoom in and be able to see the reticle a little bit better, especially on a first focal plane that I'm shooting right now with a mill. I keep turning it around like I can grab it, but I can't. So you'll just have to know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. We got Skunk Ape out there wild up. Eagle Eye shooting's out there. What's going on, Mr. Eagle Eye? You can see which cartridge holds up to 1,300 yards. Commando 97. Welcome to the show, buddy. So other than that, there's a lot of different things. The 1-6, 1-8, and 1-10s for like 3-gun style. Work very good. And let's see what else we got here. Topics for the day. That's about it. I was going to leave it kind of open today. What if an M1 Garand was scaled up to shoot 50 BMG? You'd have to rebuild that whole damn thing. Unless it was scaled up, because it'd already be scaled up. I hear you're going to get married again. Gonna get married again. Nope, I'm not getting married again. What up, Tony, the redneck prepper? Let's see. How did the basement handle all the rain the past few days? Richard, it did really well. I checked it a couple times during our madness of Hurricane Fred was running around kicking our butt around here. So I heard sirens all day yesterday. We had quite a few Swiftwater rescues. And it was weird not being part of it. Usually I'm the one making the siren noises going to a call, but sitting back and I was actually using an app called Radio 5.0 on an Apple app and listening to some of the stuff that was going on. Drew Bradley's amped up now. Yeah, if you guys just got here, Drew Bradley just won a nice friggin' crossfire by Vortex. So again, congratulations, and thanks again, Vortex, for donating those to the prize table. Dun, dun, dun. All right, you guys got any questions? Let's see. I have 3 of the 6x24 primary arms and 1 to 8x24s. Need another 8x24. Just built 2 identical 20-inch 223 wild ARs. Nice. DW's building them up. He's building them up. I know Eagle Eye's been doing a lot of testing. So if you guys don't know, he's building the 6 arc out of a gas gun, and it's actually shooting well, which finally somebody has figured it out. Charles Fitzgerald, the other one was Lead Mining 44. That was for the Spark. That upside down. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, we just got done doing all that. So you may have missed it. Maybe you just showed up. I tried to wait a little while before I did the giveaway, but I didn't want you guys to have to wait too long in case you're busy. Look at this. We got 48 thumbs up and 48 people watching. I will tell you, I noticed my numbers have dropped a lot. I don't know if the notifications are not helping. I haven't been putting out as many videos lately and less chats, I know, but seems like we've been slowing down for some reason. Rick, all you received was the backwash of the rain that came through Georgia first. Yeah, probably. I'm sure you're right, Talking Rock. It was a lot, though. Well, I'm curious, where's Ray at? I don't know. I invited him over, and I think he was sleeping. And then he texted me a little bit ago, but I have not seen him, so he may be relaxing. Let's see. A lot of school kids are back to school. Wonder if it may affect their numbers for a short moment. Oh, yeah. That's true, too. I noticed when I went and got my haircut today, there was a lot of kids in there getting haircuts. There was a tropical storm. You lying. Ray never sleeps. Yeah, sometimes you got to charge that battery, Mr. Val. I haven't been getting notifications from you, Rick, for the past month or so. Yeah, I don't know, Tyler Worth. I have slowed down a little bit, but quite a bit, I guess you could say, the last couple weeks. But I don't know what's going on. We're up to almost getting 100 people watching, and it's slowed down a little bit. But you know what? People are starting to go back to work, and people are starting to get their kids ready to go back to school and all that fun stuff. I know, like my kids, we got one had his first day of college last Monday, or this last Monday. So I know a lot of stuff's going on for everybody. It is what it is. Oh, Bald and Curious getting ready for that 3-gun match. So yeah, he's gonna drive all the way down here from New York City. Not really New York City, but he's from New York, so it should be pretty fun. And he's going to shoot a 3-gun match, so it'll be pretty cool to see him. We'll see how that works out. And he's out there. He's doing it. He's going to do it, so that's pretty cool. Swamp Fox makes a 1 to 10 that has real good reviews. There you go. There's a lot of companies out there, guys. A lot of that stuff is being made by bigger name people. May not have the greatest glass in it, but who's to say it won't work? I think we're caught up here. Let's have some fun. What kind of topics you guys want to talk about tonight? Let's not get too crazy. I got a call from Chris Simmons today. He had said he liked the video of him and I shooting that match. And it was a pleasure. I think I said it once before, but it was a pleasure watching him just shoot and see how he comes to conclusions on how he wants to set up his bag and his bipod and his rear bag for certain stuff. It's pretty cool to watch. So it's always fun watching someone shoot that shoots better than you, for sure. You can always take back something. Hopefully, if you're paying attention. What's up, Brody? Chris Simmons is a very deliberate and paced shooter. Yeah, Commando 97. He really is. Dial or hold. What is the preference? Barry Danik, I think you're going to hear an answer echoed throughout a lot. It depends on how many movements you got to do and how many, ouch, shoulders clicking. How much time you have, basically. Do you have enough time to dial? How many targets do you have to engage? There was like this one here was a pain in the butt. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There was 10 different targets. And there was a couple that were the same. You didn't have to dial for, but they were so different. They went from 215 yards to 38 yards that depending on the size of the target, it's going to dictate whether you need to dial as well or hold over. And then depending on your scope reticle, that was one of the things that was really nice about going from the EBR 2C to the EBR 7C was I liked the reticle a little bit better. What's up, James Smith? YouTube has to learn, if not for gun channels, people are more dangerous without knowledge of safety. That is a good point, DW. Unfortunately, we just had some idiots that did stupid stuff live. They went out and hurt people, and now due to that, basically you can't. What's up, Patty? Well, Patty, we did the giveaway. Patty was a huge supporter of actually, she's the one that had given me these coins here. She gave me this one when I was still there. So if you guys can see that. Challenge coin's really cool, guys and gals. Here's kind of the back of what actually it looks like. You see the memorial there. And then this is the latest one she gave me for my birthday. This one's really cool. And then at the back of it, it has, you can see that is the basically when the Twin Towers fell and they were raising the American flag. And then on the back, it has, let me make sure I'm holding it the right way. It has the Twin Towers and 9/11/01. We will never forget. Patty, since you just showed up, what the heck did I do with it? I actually picked up a Microtech with the serial number of 343 because you know how important it is. Come on. You can do it. Don't be scared, camera. So 343. This thing's a beast. Too bad you still live in a communist state of California and you can't have a double-edged knife, nor can you have a knife with the blade this long, and nor can you have one that's that long and shoots out the front like that. Sorry, Patty. Unfortunately. They do make a California compliant version one, though. So if they ever make those, or if I ever get my hands on those, I'll have to send you one. The GZ Memorial is hard to be at. There is an essence in the area. It even sounds different there too. Ground Zero, guys. Ground Zero Memorial. Let's see. Really don't care about YouTube. I wish they would go under. Yeah, DW, I wish there was more platforms out there that actually people would go to. The thing with YouTube is, and it's a proven fact, we've tried different ones. Most people go to YouTube to watch whatever. Hell, YouTube is an amazing thing. If you want to learn how to fix a lawnmower, change a freaking, I don't know, anything. You can learn just about damn near anything on YouTube. How to change a tire and just stupid stuff. What model is that Microtech? That is the Combat Troodon, but it's the Frag, Delta Frag. It's all nickel boron internals. Very, very expensive knife. More than I wanted to spend for it, but due to the fact that it had 3 numbers on there that were in perfect order, I just had to pick it up. But if you want to know the model number is 142-3 CT-DS. Come on. I hate this damn camera. Come on. Do it. Do it. Stupid thing. There it is. 142 3 CT-DS. It's got the fluted diamond-like carbon full serrated. So it's all DLC with nickel boron internals. It's a smooth one. My fresh Chick-fil-A sweet tea versus your sweet tea. Hey, let's do it. I'm always up for a sweet tea. Right now, I've been hammering these things out just because they're mobile. You made me reach for my Ultratech to play with it. They're addicting. They're basically, let's see, Outlaw Josie Wells says, hi, Rick. Say, what front bag were you using mostly at the shoot? The tater tot is correct, Josie. I have come to thoroughly enjoy the tater tot over any of the other bags. The tater tot is my go-to bag. I love that damn bag. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's the bag that we put on barricades and then we rest our rifle on it. And of course, it's upstairs. Yep, upstairs. So I can't show you that. But yeah, the tater tot is the bag of choice. And then I'm running it with the wax canvas and the it's got the rough stuff on the bottom. If you don't get the rough stuff on the bottom, be careful. Or even the other part, when Chris Simmons was here, he actually he punctured a hole a few days before he came over here. So they do tear, so you got to be kind of careful with them. But it's definitely it's a great bag for sure. Downloadable content. Caught the drive at the last second. Let's see here. Tater tot is hard to find. Yeah, I don't know how many they're selling or how many they have in stock or whatever the case is. If you guys aren't familiar, just search Wee Bad and look for the tater tot. And if you got to wait for it, now here's the thing too, guys and gals. I don't like the super heavy sand. You know, the sand fill, the heavy bag. I like the regular fill. It seems to work a little bit better as a rear bag. For me personally, this is just my personal opinion. There's a lot of people that like the sand. They like that heavy bag. I don't like carrying the heavy bag around all day. And I don't think I like being able to let it cradle my rifle a little better and be able to move it a little more without fighting the sand. So that's just me. But most shooters they prefer the sand. So I noticed the bag hugged well. Yeah, it's a great bag. It really is a great bag. And for Mini X, because she's already carrying a heavier rifle now, she has a super light fill bag. It's the fortune cookie, and basically a tater tot is basically a fortune cookie. I think she has the mini though, but it's just wider. They do make one that's longer as well. And if you get that sand filled, that thing is super heavy. Actually, Chris Simmons has one of those as well. That thing was a beast. I would not want to have to use that. But if you're a big, strong person and it doesn't bother you at all, and your 20-pound rifle feels like you're carrying a 4-pound rifle to most people, then you won't have any issues. But when I'm already fighting a 20-pound rifle and all this other crap I got to carry along for the day, I prefer the regular fill. Where's that old feller Otter at? I don't know. I haven't seen Otter in a while. Run us through your setup for Pro-Am 3-gun. Pro-Am, I will be running the Infinity. I will be running it with, sucks all my stuff. Some of it I can show, I guess. So I will be using, where the hell's all my crap at? Some of it's upstairs. So I'll be using a G-Code holster. This one is multi-cam. I have a black one as well. But I'll be running Safariland ELS style belt. And then Invictus for shotgun caddies, which I need to find my other one. I have no idea where it went. And I'll be running all Safari Land for my pistol mags. Where's my other stuff at? I will be utilizing. I love these things. Let me see how many of these I can show. I did pick up one of these. This is a Magpul. It's the D60. In case there's like a really big rifle stage. It was shot reliable. I am shooting a new rifle this year. I am shooting. What the hell am I shooting this year? I can't even remember. I just got it not too long ago. I'm shooting Lancer mags. I'm trying to keep up with everything. So Lancer mags. Love these things. I got the steel feed lips. And this one's kind of nice. It's smoked so you can see if that everything's loaded up to where you want it. This one's a full black, which I'd prefer these over any of them. It's nice to know that you're already finished loading that mag. Instead of getting to a stage and going, oh man. But my rifle is trying to see if it's up down here, upstairs. Oh, it's a Seekins. Let me do that. And back down. So that is it. That's a Seekins. It's got the it's a nice setup. I just got it maybe a month ago. It's got the Razor Gen 3 1 to 10 on it with a spur mount with 0 in at the base. It's got the throw lever, and then it also has a Hellfire trigger in it. So that is it. 3-gun. I'm shooting a Benelli. That's still upstairs. Can't show that. It's the M2, and it's been, the loading port's been opened up. It's got the extension on it for plus 12, basically. And what else does it have on it? That's basically it. It's got a little bit of tune-up. Actually, the guy I bought that rifle from behind you, I actually bought his last year or 2 years ago, his shotgun. He went to open division, so he's running different stuff. As far as the shotgun, what else is on there? If there was one thing I could do, I would put in the J Kinney lifter kit in it. That's pretty cool. Saves you from having to rack the bolt. And what else? Finding ammo sucks right now. Actually, at the Pro-Am, they send you an email, and you can actually order some shotgun shells and 9mm and 223 for those that are competing in the match. So that's kind of cool of them to do. So, and the prices aren't too bad. Let's see, Bone Curious says, good, I'm going to run a Safari Land with ELS so I can borrow your stuff. That depends if we're in the same squad, Val. I have no idea what squad I'm even in. This is put on as one of the main sponsor. So Microtech is the main sponsor for the Pro-Am. So I don't know what squad I'll end up in, and I have no idea who my pro will be. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. My shelves are 80% stocked except what I want. What are the odds? Yeah, Drew Bradley. The problem is the things we use, those go away, and the things we want, we run out of. So Shaggy Rifleman, he's around here somewhere. I saw him earlier. There he is. Smash the thumbs up, you lazy bones, he says. You lazy bones. Past Friday, Radford, Virginia, rural kings were fully stocked in rifle calibers. There you go, guys. Has Jay Hunt joined? Locked and loaded. Had the Ruger RPR 22 LR for $459 last week. I'm in a squad with Anthony Marfion. Got it. Need 209 primers. Yeah, everybody's needing primers right now, unfortunately. Unfortunately. So I think I ran over everything. 3-gun wise. I'll be shooting that same Infinity I've been shooting for a while now. I'm not transitioning to any other pistols. I haven't done that for the last couple of years. Every match I've shot, I've used my 2011 9mm because I feel, me personally, the only way you can get better, especially since I don't shoot much pistol, the only way to get better is continue on with the same thing that you've been using. So I'm not a guy that likes to jump around with different grip angles and go from like a Glock to a, like a 2011 back to something with an optic to a red dot, blah, blah, blah. I shoot iron sights. I shoot the same pistol for competitions. I mean, and it's a 2011 Infinity. I'm dragging it through the mud of Wyoming, and it's a tool, guys. So I'm using it as a tool. It's got scratches and bumps and bruises, but at the end of the day, as long as it keeps continuing to work great, that's all I need. Yeah, consistency, he saw. Well said. I'll be running my Grand Power Excalibur and Safariland GLS holster. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, you have a good time. Hopefully, well, if you end up in that squad, because they may tweak some stuff around just to let you know, Val, but if you end up in that squad, that'll be good because more than likely I'll end up in that squad, so we'll be able to, I'll let you be able to borrow gear and stuff. Picked up 1,000 CCI 200s and 500 Federal 220s last week. They had something like 127,000 packs. 100 count in stock. It was weird to see the shelf full for once. Yeah, I'm hoping that stuff's coming back. Problem is the prices are not coming back down. I saw the last thing I saw, I can't remember who it was from. Look, I got an email saying that stuff was in stock. I went and looked at it, and they wanted like $80 for 1,000 primers. I was like, holy crap, that's a lot of money. Usually they're like $28, $29 to $32. So it's more than doubled. So I'm holding out. I'm trying to hold out. I got an okay stock of stuff, as long as I don't have to continue on with the madness for too long. But I'm hoping the prices go back to normal. I might get new scope for my rifle and test it before I come there. But bring extra rifle for me just in case. Yeah, I'll have an extra one, Val. Problem is you won't. It'll be with this reticle in it. So let's see if I can pull this off. Or you could just go to Vortex and type in the BDC reticle. So you can kind of see that. That's what the bullet drop compensator was going to look like. Hello, is there anybody out there? It's kind of trippy. Do you guys remember? I might be dating myself, but there was an old show where the I see Billy, and the teacher would have the thing, and they'd look through it, and calling off names. What the hell is that show called? It wasn't HR Puff and stuff. It was somebody help me out. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Does that BDC work with 55 grains? Yeah, we'll have to do some testing for you, Val, to make sure, but I believe so. I used to have the thing written on the stock on my rifle. Might still be on my old rifle that would say what this is on here. Romper Room, thank you. Good job. You guys are awesome. Yeah, Romper Room. When you can find primers here in MS, they are 10 cents each. What up, Les? How you doing, buddy? Let's see here. So who won the Microtech sharpening video? Did they put that video out yet or not? I think they did. I'm pretty sure I know. Wow, that's old. Lynn Holt says, yeah. What about HR Puffin stuff? That was some crazy stuff. I was tiny back then and going, what in the hell am I watching? I don't know. That's the thing with some of these TV shows. I talked to Ray and Sam about certain shows, and they're like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And some of the stuff didn't air on the East Coast that we may have seen on the West Coast. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that or not. 6 Creeters out there. Lynn Holt's out there. Let's see. I kind of don't have a choice if I want to shoot 6.5 PRC, unless you know anybody that has stock. I burned through 240 rounds I had, only needing primers to get back up and running. Yeah, Drew, that's the thing. If you need the rounds and you're and that's, and you're like, okay, Captain Kangaroo, yeah. And you're like, well, hell, I need 1,000 rounds of this stuff, then it is what it is. Just get them if you can find them. Yep, Wile E. Coyote and Scooby-Doo for me. Yep, Captain Kangaroo, that was kind of a funky thing back in the day. There's a lot of, I would say, who's the youngest one in here? The youngest one in here is probably, hell, I have no idea. Who do you think the youngest one in here is? Because we do have a great crowd of people. Oh, I missed Sean Downey's thing. He says, went from last place to 5th place at NRL 22 last weekend with my new Bagara B14R. Offhand killed me, got a 0. Loving the Bagara. Yeah, those are great rifles, Sean. I do love the full-size mag, which is nice. The AICS style mag. So that is one of my things. The CZ, if you guys have not seen freaking Knuckle Nuts Pursuit of Accuracy, he is kicking butt with that thing. He has a beautiful CZ that shoots like nobody's business. So he's lucky enough to have found the magic lot of ammo that makes his rifle shoot perfect. He was shooting 1/4-inch targets at 150 yards that you would normally shoot at a 50-yard know your limits. So amazing shooting. If you're still out there, Josh, freaking awesome job. Yeah, Speed Racer was cool as hell. So we got James Smith, 43. Oh, we got Brody out there, 24. Okay, Joe M's 36. All right, so Brody might be the youngest. Shot his camera too. Yeah, he did shoot his camera. But you know what? It was merely a flesh wound. Merely a flesh wound. Yeah, he's an awesome shot. He's been kicking my ass lately and shooting and starting to piss me off. What's really cool, though, is Josh does have the love for the game. And he likes tweaking with stuff enough so he really dives deep into the stuff, which is cool. And he's shooting outstanding. I mean, he's been rocking it. Let's see. I don't remember how old I am. I haven't celebrated a birthday since I was 9. I stopped counting. Let's see. I'm running for the oldest year. Yeah, Papa might have I'm 29 on the 20th year in a row. That's right. Patty's going to be hitting the 5-0 pretty soon. I can assure you my beard makes me look 17. It grows like a neglected farm yard. What's funny is when I retired, I thought, oh, yeah, I'm going to grow facial hair. Because before I couldn't because of work. And I'm just like, nah. All right, so who's the oldest one in here then? Tim Rink's 56. Then we got Lead Mining is 57. Papa Les, how old are you, my man? How old is Papa Les? Let's see here. Oh, we got John Rollins in here, 60. All right, maybe it's John Rollins. 6 Creeters, 37. Papa Les might have you. I can't remember how old Papa Les is. Oh, there he is, 65. Can anybody beat 65? I identify as a teenager. Does that count? I act like I'm 12. That's awesome. That's right. You're only as old as you act. That's why I run about 22 on a good day. Let's see. Double nickel, 55. Oh, shit. Richard Stevens, sorry. We got a Richard, 74. That's awesome. Think all the wisdom we have in the house. 73 at the end of the month. Snake Man. Happy birthday in case I miss it. You have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Costco dropped monk fruit sweetener or monk fruit dropped Costco. You talking about that diuretic? Oh, man. Actually, Patty was the one that got me onto the monk fruit stuff. If you guys don't know, I was trying to cut down on my sugar, and monk fruit is basically a sugar that's not sugar. I don't know how the hell it works. Basically, it's a fake sugar of some sort, but not fake. I don't know. Anyways, if you drink too much of that stuff, you won't be happy. Let's just keep it at that. Ice House is out there. What's up? I'm 54, but the doc says I'm fit as a 25-year-old. Awesome, man. You have the recipe to dirt. Y'all have the recipe to dirt. I get it as the Big Lots now. Oh, you get it at Big Lots. Hell, he saw I had some of that stuff somewhere. When we moved houses, I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, we got some whippersnappers in here. We got some wise old owls in here as well. It's pretty awesome. What other madness can we talk about? It's 10:30-ish, almost 10:30. How long have I been yapping? It's only been an hour and 7 minutes. Holy hell. What the hell? Let's see here. Drink unsweetened tea like I do. Tim, that's just not fun. I should. I will say that. And I need to cut it again. I was getting good at the 50% thing. That was actually, I would taste the 50%, and I'm like, oh, that's doable. Like, this is good stuff. I need to get on that kick again. The problem is when I go to pick these up, if I was smart, I grab the other style with the green label on it, the unsweetened, and then, do some concoction. Right now I got like, I don't know, trying not to exaggerate here. Well, let me just show you, actually. Any opinions on barrel tuner? Sean Downey, depends on who you talk to. Some guys are winning matches with the freaking suppressors, which I would say not to. Some guys are shooting great with tuners. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. And I've been down and out because I haven't been shooting good lately, and it's starting to affect my attitude, I think. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, photos. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. So that is a bunch of beef jerky. So that was one of the projects we were screwing around with the last few days. And is that monk fruit that smelly, spoiled, smell fresh? I don't think so. So that is a bunch of beef jerky that's being cooked right now in the dehydrator. Waiting for the rest of the parts I ordered to make myself. Concentricity gauge setup. Couldn't afford to buy a pre-built one. No, monk fruit was on my Costco list. Any opinions on barrel tuner? Yeah, Sean, when is X-String's belt going to be for sale? It's actually quite a bit closer than you guys may think. I think he has to fulfill a certain order, and once that order gets fulfilled, the problem is we have to make all the buckles. So there's a lot of stuff that has to take place. So we got a lot of buckles to make coming up shortly when these things get all coated and lasered and all that other stuff. So there's a lot that has to take place before they can be sent out. We've been hammering out the Microtech, the leather buckles. I don't know if you guys have seen those. Those are like a dress belt. Very pretty if you want to have a nice snazzy belt, but those are titanium. Those are super expensive for most of us here. We wouldn't probably buy one of those, but for those of you that shop at those stores where you spend lots of money and come home with little bags, you may want one. But those have been selling like hotcakes. So we're trying to fulfill that stuff, get all that done. And then once that's completed, Isyour6 Jerky. That's right, Tim. But other than that, yeah, there's been a ton of stuff we've been building, trying to keep up with. And it's just crazy right now. Waiting on parts to come in. Willard, you didn't miss anything, my man. Thanks again, Willard. You might probably saw it on the video, but I had told you thanks for helping with videoing me. Appreciate that. 6 Create, I'm seeing the mixed reviews on guys using them in PRS and NRL. Seems neither love or no love. PFD 25th anniversary buckle and coin coming soon. I actually saw some pictures of that stuff, Patty. Pretty cool. I didn't see the coin, but I saw the buckle. Let's see here. Abigail, spend lots of money and come home with a little bag. I feel called out. Called the sweetener company. They were not able to meet the demand for quantity at Costco. 28-ounce packs for $8. On a 22, the tuner is king. I promise. 6 Creator's a big fan of the tuners, so Eric's tuner works great also. Let's see. What tuner are you using, 6 Creator? Doesn't sound like you're using Eric's tuner. 6 Creator ordered an ATS tuner. Oh, you ordered the ATS tuner. Yeah, we haven't done probably enough testing with one. I tell you right now, my lot of ammo that was so much better than the CCI standard velocity stuff. Now that I've shot quite a few different lots of ammo, this shit shoots crappy compared to some of the stuff I've been shooting. I think some of that is helping me not hit targets. I won't say, it's obviously my fault. I didn't hit the target, but I printed groups at 100 with this stuff that I normally shoot in competitions, and it was like this big. And basically a baseball size at 100. And then I tried some different lots from different people. Chris Simmons gave me quite a few of some stuff to test out, and the lots went from baseball to golf ball. And, and then you're watching a lot of these guys are shooting 100 yards and they're stacking dimes basically. And I'm just like, this is such crap. So all the greatest gear is not going to help if you don't have a decent ammo. So if you guys are going to spend the time, energy, and effort into doing this whole rimfire stuff, get good ammo. So you don't have to question it. It's not in the back of your mind every time you're going to pull the trigger. It's like, well, where's this bullet going to go this time? Because that sucks. It's been haunting me the last few matches, and I'm not having a good time about it. Someday I would like to play with the barrel tuner, but I wouldn't know if it's helping or hindering as per my skill set. Maybe by next year or the year after. I hope it works as well as I've seen. I've got several different lots of Ely and Lapua. See, and that's the thing. If you find a good lot of ammo, even if you got to put it on the credit card, I mean, unless you're not going to really shoot matches, but if you find a good lot of ammo, buy the crap out of it. I'm serious. Because once you run out of this stuff, you are going to be sad. You're going to be super sad because now you got to go through the whole process of finding something that works well in your rifle again. And that is not fun. That is not fun. When you know your ammo is going to stack dimes at, say, 100, 150, or Chris Simmons is 300 yards. Yeah, he shot at groups 300 yards like that. 300 yards with a 22 rimfire. When you know your rifle can do that, you don't, yeah, it's one less thing to worry about. All you need to do is just go up and shoot your game. That's the reason why he's so smooth and slow and everything. He doesn't have to worry about anything. He knows his ammo is going to hit if he does everything right. Let's see. How much do you have left of the 22 Lapua cases or that you got last year? I have, I don't know. Hold on. I got 2,500 rounds left. My Center X is awesomely accurate, but down to 300 rounds. See, Sean's he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Lot numbers matter huge. What is Chris shooting for? Ammonium. What's up, Crowderman? It's Crowderman. Need to get old Crowderman over here once he gets his neck all fixed. Let's see. Wasn't that 10,000 rounds order and serial number or lot number? Yeah, it was originally 10,000 rounds. But when you shoot as much as I do, I'm down to 2,500 rounds. I shoot a lot. Let's see. My center. Let's see. Is the Lapua testing center up again? I believe it is. He saw. You can make SK standard plus shoot like any Lapua ammo. You probably can, especially with the tuner. We did a bunch of testing, actually. I was going to do a video, and I don't know. I've not been doing well with this whole making videos. So the lot number, or not the lot number, the standard deviation was 4.4 with Chris's ammo. Mine was 7.8. That's basically twice as good. The maximum was 1,100 and the minimum was 1079. This is still great ammo, guys. It's just there's a huge difference at 100 yards. His was 1103, which was basically 3. It was only 3 higher than mine. And then minimum was 1087, which that's my normal average. My average was 1090. And on this one, it was 1079 was my minimum. So the stuff's good, but it's just not as good. And then I did. I bought a bunch of Bullseye Pistol X by Ely, and the standard deviation. I bought this for training ammo. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. What the hell? You seen that box there? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Let me unfocus. Yeah, so that box there, I bought a case of that stuff. I was going to use it as training ammo, and it's 8.7, which is pretty much right there with my Center X, but did not shoot as well at 100 yards. It shot a crappy group as well at 100 yards. Shot really well, like the Center X did. My lot, up around 100, but what? Do I want anything from Cookout? No, thank you. So yeah, lots mean a lot more than you guys think. The problem is a lot of times you'll go to a gun store and maybe they have some boxes on the shelf, or maybe you get lucky and you buy a brick of 500, and all of a sudden you're like, this shit's amazing. This is the best. This is the lot I need. And then all of a sudden you look at the date and the stuff was made 5 years ago and they don't have any more of it. And you're basically SOL. Then you're right back to where you started. So back to what I was saying a little while ago. If you find a lot that works really well that they still have, just go spend the money that you didn't normally want to spend, and then you don't have to worry about it. You'll actually have a year's worth of shooting competitions, or depending on how many competitions you're shooting, you might have 5 years worth of shooting competitions. But man, I need to find that. I need to find some ammo that shoots really, really, really good. I thought John Kreiderman was on vacation. How does the man hurt his neck on vacation? His neck's been hurting, Drew, but he was on vacation. It sounds like a wild vacation. Let's see. He actually went on vacation probably to rest up. Let's see. I bought 2 cases of it. Hurt the wallet, but I have all I need for several matches. Yeah, Willard, great. Well said. It sucks. If you're going to buy it anyways, if you're going to go to X amount of matches and you're going to train X amount of times before these matches, and you're going to have to zero, and then you're going to clean your rifle, then you got to foul your barrel, like all these things come into play. Esau says he wants corn dog from Cookout. You're going to go through this stuff. Now, if you have the ability, buy some practice ammo and train with that stuff. Hopefully it's the same grease or wax, depending on who's making it, and then just swap back and forth, and it won't hurt as much in the pocketbook. And then when you're missing during practice, you could say, well, maybe I would have hit that shot. Or just go full tilt and buy a bunch of ammo and use it for training and for competition. Thomas Rowland says, if you don't have a lot of experience with a tuner, can it be a big rabbit hole? I don't have any time behind a tuner. But a tuner, what I've seen on different videos, basically once you set it, as long as you don't change anything as far as like ammo, you should be good. So you just basically lay prone or on a bench, shoot groups at 50, shoot groups at 100, and then do it all over again, tweak with it a little bit, and then you'll find the farthest and the best, and then tweak around with the best to see if you can tune it up even a little more, and then you're done. Put the set screw in, and you should be good. Let's see. John Kreiderman. I gave up 2 wheels 15, 18 years ago. Oh, yeah. I'm too old for that type of vacation, LOL. Ice House says, sportsman's got to be there when they open on Saturday. Don't look on the shelves. They keep it behind the customer service counter. Yeah, good info, Ice House. Rick, when you run out of Cinerex, do you have to send your voodoo back to Lapua to buy more? If I want to find a lot, meaning not amount, but a lot that works, yeah, I will have to send it back. Now you got to remember that rifle never made it. So what I had planned on doing was when I bought the 360, is I was going to send the 360 in and shoot the 90. We're talking about the Voodoos, the V22. One's a 90-degree throw and the other one's a 60. And then that way I'll have ammo for it. And that's what I need to do. With cleaning your 22 match rifle barrel restore your rifle's current accuracy. Most people screw their rifles up by cleaning them incorrectly. And again, we always talk about a bore guide. We always talk about nylon brushes. We talk about pulling the jag off. Pulling the rod out, and then go ahead and put it back on again, and then start over. Continue it that way. You can screw up, but no, normally if you're cleaning it, I would say 200 to 300 rounds. Sometimes, we shoot 500 rounds in a day. Hell, sometimes we shoot 600-700 rounds in a day. I'm not going to clean it in between, if I'm at just shooting. But when I get back, I will definitely clean it if it has 600-700 rounds on it. But normally clean it around 200-300 rounds, and then just make sure you're using the right stuff and taking precautions so that you don't hit the crown. Don't hit the crown. The crown is the last thing it touches before it goes flying off into space. Let's see. You can get to the point, though, LZ, where it's so jacked up and dirty, or maybe, not taken care of well enough that, your accuracy is going to go to crud. Are you all going to set up shooting class? Frank Fur, that is the thing. We're waiting on a certain individual to see if he was going to work at a certain place. I don't know if that's going to take place now or not. That was one of the things we were waiting on. So I don't believe he's going to be going over there, which is going to suck for us. So that may actually hamper the time. And hopefully Knucklehead shows up here in a little bit. Let's see. Thomas, it will change with temp. From Gunfather Precision, he has a video or two on finding the node for a tuner. Yeah, and he has one video where he uses like a certain, can't remember what it was, like a carriage thing, but it fits around his barrel. It's basically like a 10-cent tuner. And you can do it like that as well. Let's see. Yeah, and then you sixth grader says, and then the bench guys, they shoot 25 and clean between heats. Seeing for us, at least on like my center fire stuff, like even the rim fire stuff, it takes about 20 rounds for me to have a nice, perfectly fouled barrel where it's going to hold a nice, good group. At 50, depending on the ammo you're using, out to 100, it starts turning to a baseball, which sucks. 6 arc wins the battle of 1350 and 10-mile-an-hour winds against the 6. Need more. And the 6x47. 6 hits out of 10 shots. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Eagle Eye Shooting has probably perfected and put more time and energy and effort into the 6 arc than any other person probably on the planet, and even including all the manufacturers like Humidity and all the other rifle manufacturers. The guys, he has shot that 6 arc in a lot of different competitions, and now he's finally getting a gas gun to actually work well with the 6 arc. There hasn't been one until basically Eagle Eye. So they were only so, but now they're actually shooting amazing. So use Vortec to clean. Vortec. If you guys aren't familiar with Vortec, but depending on what you're trying to do, like if you're going to remove copper from like your center fire stuff, they make a great copper remover. They make a great rimfire solution as well, and all the other cleaning supplies that you'll ever need. So go check out Vortec. Let's see. Using different ammo for practice, that isn't as good as your match. Don't that hurt with wind calls from what I've observed? Wind is a major thing. Yeah, it can be skull, but if you're trying to practice different positional, style barricade stuff, and you're just basically trying to get into different positions and get that rhythm of time and having enough time. Like your body will kind of know where you should be, and hopefully, depending on what you got going, and the match directors will kind of screw you up because a lot of places will be like, okay, you shoot a string of 8 with 4 positions. So basically, you got 4 positions to deal with, 2 shots each. And then you'll have like this one where you have to shoot in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 positions, 1 shot each. So trying to transition over and get back into position for each shot sucks because it takes twice as long as it would where you get to just fire 2 rounds from the same spot. So trying to get those little things in your head when you're transitioning over, that's where that practice ammo can come into effect. And then practice ammo, you don't want to buy total crap either. You want to buy stuff that's, comparable to, just maybe not as consistent per se. Maybe the standard deviation's twice what your other one is. Basically, you only get some vertical dispersion between rounds. So. K24, man, it's all good. Let's see here. But the biggest thing is a bore guide. Don't screw up, and don't screw up your crown of your barrel. 6, I will try denatured also. Let's see, ISO is described as medical use. Trying to catch up here. I got to clean every time I come back from the range, but that's just me. It bugs me if I don't. Yeah, ISO, it depends too. I mean, if I know I'm going to shoot, the only time I really worry about that kind of stuff is if I know I'm not going to shoot anything for a while. Like, a good example would be kind of putting down the the rimfire stuff for a little bit and transitioning over to 3-gun stuff. That's where, maybe even if it had, I don't know. Actually, I haven't cleaned it because I love shooting rimfire so much. But like the 90 degree voodoo that's on the wall that I don't shoot as much, I clean those and then kind of put them on the wall. But the stuff I shoot a lot of, I just shoot it till it needs a cleaning. Let's see here. Got some CMP Ely standard to practice with. It's working great. Yeah, Eagle Eye's been doing a good job making videos. K24's out there. Les Claypool is a great bass player. Dun, dun, dun. What else? Have I yapped for an hour and a half? Oh, yeah, I did. All right. Well, we're up to 74 thumbs up and 52 watching, so that's pretty awesome. Congratulations again to Drew Bradley. He's one of the big winners of tonight's Vortex sponsored giveaways. And also to Lead Mining 44, who is also the other winner of the Spark. Lead Mining 44's win and Mr. Drew Bradley's win. So congratulations, you guys. Congratulations and thanks for supporting the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation and Fisher House. Appreciate it. I learned to use alcohol to rinse off nylon brushes between cleanings. What else here? Let me see if I miss anything before I go. Thank you for allowing me to play. I'm excited. It feels really good. Yeah, congratulations, Drew. Appreciate it. What you did was awesome for those foundations, and it's glad to see you ended up winning one. Oil your browning, no rust. Yeah, I use a lot of hops, and then I'll use some rim oil, depending on what I'm doing. if you got it in the right environment, now that I have my dehumidifier in here, and you just keep your eye on stuff. And you know what? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about because it's the end of the show anyways. And to hell with them. To hell with the YouTubers. I'm going to show you what this mold shit looks like. So what you see there is this is a large toothpick, but you can see that stuff on there. So be careful. Watch what you guys got. You can see some of it there as well. It wipes right off, but just know that we should do a better job of keeping our stuff looking good. So sad. So sad. So sad. I just got a Browning 6.5 Creedmoor Long Range Hunter. There's Otter. What the hell's going on, Mr. Otter? Greetings from Iceland. So if you guys don't know, Mr. Otter is from Iceland. Someday we want to get over there and set up a match in Iceland. So that'd be kind of fun. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to get back to doing what I do. And congratulations again to the winners. And thank all of you guys for showing up. And other than that, have a safe night. And tomorrow as well. Colorado here. Ice House is from Colorado. I love Colorado. Beautiful place. See a fine nylon brush and wet with oil in the checkering. Dialed in. There you go. Yeah, I got these. I picked up some of these nylon brushes a while ago, and they work pretty good. It's like a tool, more of a tool cleaning brush, but they work good for kind of exterior stuff. But yeah, well said. Little oil on the brush, nylon brush, and get in the checkering of the wood, and a lot of that's just going to wipe off. I've had the issues with that in the past, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. But if you got some stuff sitting in a closet or safe with no basically like heated rod in it, get in there every once in a while and check the stuff in the back because I will. She's actually right upstairs right now. Thanks, Patty. But other than that, stay safe. Take care, and those of you that have been watching, I think Patty's seen it on Facebook, but I've been putting little subtle hints out there to certain people that I won't mention about not pushing for the vaccination. A lot of things are going on in the professional world of firefighting and first responder EMS stuff. And they're getting to the point where they won't even let you make up your own mind about getting the vaccine. I think that's a bunch of BS. Maybe we'll talk about that on another chat. But you guys have a great night. Stay safe. Stay dry, depending on where you are in the world, because, man, we got a ton of rain. And just glad we made it out. So see you guys on the next one.